Hello, YouTube. It's funny. St. Patrick's Day isn't coming up for a while, but I've been kind of just mentally going all this. I think it has to do with the fact that I'm reading Dubliners right now by James Joyce. It's a bunch of short stories, so you can kind of make your way through it at your own pace. I just started Ivy Day in the Committee Room. Just finished a Painful Case, I think it's called, and great book. But what's relevant about it is the fact that even though, maybe specific to Ireland, the stories are just, in its tone, everything is about the small details, just of living, of everyday life, and the little prosaic bits of beauty that we get in our lives. And it just sort of made me realize, instead of waiting for St. Patrick's Day to try, an Irish dish, just do it now. Screw timing, just enjoy the moment, So in this case, I'm going to, I think, enjoy the moment very much because this is Eileen's Dream by CAO, which I got a while back, and I've been saving. I was actually saving specifically for March, but again, who cares? It smells so good. I can smell it through the tin. I haven't opened the tin yet. Yeah. So I'm gonna need to pop the tin. I've also got, because I want to get the full, really the beauty of what I think the flavor is going to be. Hopefully, if the scent through the sealed tin is anything, I've got a virgin pipe here. This is my Forsetti Canted Billiard, which I'm really excited to try. It's got this really cool rusticated finish, which is going to make it nice to hold, but it's also got a lovely, lovely orange stem here, the nickel band it looks like, and very pretty pipe. So, a lot of times Irish stuff is green, by the way. You'll notice that Peterson, almost every year for the past several years, has been coming out with stuff around St. Patrick's Day that happens to be green. Last year they flat out were saying that it was their St. Patrick's Day pipe, but the Irish flag is 3 colors. One of them's white, but only one of them's green. So, just saying. So let's pop the vacuum on this. Hopefully this works. There we go. Love that sound. All right, here's the moment of truth. Oh my God. Here, my wife is videotaping. Honey, give this a whiff. Seriously.
It smells really good. It should be like a cologne.
Oh my God.
I guess it will be.
Maybe for both of us. We'll see how pungent this is here. Okay, so far it's packed just like a, why am I blanking? A Dunhill. It's got the little cardboard thing with the. This is put out by CAO. Technically, the tobacco is handled by the Scandinavian Tobacco Group, just like Velvet, Half and Half. A lot of those, I think, Russ's blends, they get their tobacco specifically from the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before I stick my fingers in this and ruin it, it's not moving around at all yet. It's actually really nice and firm. It's pretty dry, I'm surprised. But take a look at that. That is some heavily cased stuff right there. That is, they are not playing around. They're not playing around at all. Oh boy. It's like it's been packed firmly into a cake. You can see the edges of the tin around it. It's interesting. Must have been, oh man. Here, get a closer shot of this. I'm sticking my fingers in it. It's like I'm sticking my fingers in the mud. Not that wet, really. It's just the right moisture. So I'm not going to pack this pipe fully, but I am going to pack it pretty tight near the beginning, simply because this is, like I said, virgin pipe. Never been smoked before. And given that it's not a corn cob, or clay pipe, both of which I like to use for testers, I should probably be wary of the cake, or lack thereof, I suppose. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna put in. I'm always tempted to do more the first time I smoke a briar, and it's can't do that. It'll be fine. So I don't know if you could tell, but after that first pull there, I was barely pulling on this at all. But we're off to the races already. Oh, am I wrong? It's going out of its own accord. That is a great, great sign. The one issue that I tend to take with OTCs is that as soon as you light them, you don't need to relight them. And that's always, I feel like, kind of a sign sometimes of poorly done casing, but not in this case. So. Wow. This is dessert. This is not tobacco. This is a dessert. Well, oh man. This is like, seriously, this is like something that you would order at a restaurant after you finish your meal and the waitress asks you, are you sure you don't want anything? And then they turn the little thing around and it's like, oh, that looks really good. This is that. Okay, honey, as far as from a more objective perspective, does it smell as good as it's tasting? Because from this end of the pipe, this is godly.
It smells kind of vanilla-y.
Really, vanilla. I think it's... So the official... I keep saying that this is a Bailey's scented tobacco, but they say that it's Irish cream and white chocolate truffles. So...
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, this is... I taste white chocolate, which is weird. I didn't know you could actually taste stuff in white chocolate. Anyway, I'm super intrigued by all of this. Most of my videos lately have been either on Englishes or stuff that's lightly cased, if at all. So this is, I was gonna say this is out of character, but to be frank, this is kind of a treat. So anyway, I think I need to be left alone with this now. If you get a chance to try Eileen's Dream, give it a try. It might not be your thing, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that as long as you have a sweet tooth, this is gonna hit the spot. See you later, YouTube.